In a quiet town nestled amidst mountains and valleys in the United States, there lived a young man named Max. His family was an ordinary middle-class family, doing their best with what they had. One day, Max went to the town center to work on a farm and earn some money. However, that day turned out to be unsuccessful, and by the evening, Max had no money left in his pocket. Hungry and tired, he decided to ask for help from a passing man who looked successful and prosperous. Approaching the man, Max asked him for a bit of food. However, the man turned away and refused. Max stood there, feeling rejected and helpless. In that moment, someone approached from behind. It was another passerby, a young guy who, despite his youth, had already experienced a lot. He saw Max being turned away and decided to help. The young man had the last piece of bread he was planning to have for lunch, but he chose to share it with Max. "Take it, friend, don't despair," said the young man, handing Max his last piece of bread. Max gratefully accepted the food. Their eyes met, and something special happened in that moment. Years passed. Max faced a crisis in his life. An earthquake destroyed his home, and along with it, all his hopes and savings vanished. Now he had neither a home nor food. He roamed the streets, asking passers-by for a bit of food, and slept wherever he could find shelter. One day, in his helplessness, Max approached the guy who had been his savior back when he was just a boy. "Excuse me, do I remember you?" he asked. The guy looked at Max, recalled the moment at the market, and exclaimed, "Yes, it's you, the boy who shared his bread with me. How's life?" Max shared his story of losing everything in the earthquake. The guy listened attentively and said, "I have an urgent matter to attend to, but I'll be waiting for you today at my place. You'll have a roof over your head and food." When Max arrived, he was astonished. The guy who once helped him offered him his home and handed him the keys. "This house is now yours," he said, "and as a bonus, take $1 million. It's a small token of appreciation for the bread you shared with." Max couldn't believe his luck. The one who was willing to share his last piece of bread in a difficult moment had now become a benefactor, opening the door to a new life for him. The story of Max and his benefactor reminds us of the importance of kindness and how small actions can impact the future. It teaches us to be open to offering help and kind to those who need our support. Moreover, it demonstrates that kindness comes back, creating a chain of good deeds that can change the world.